Oh, hi there, and welcome to what is it? It's something with Kev, right? Karate with Kev? Karaoke. It's not killing with Kev. No, I know. It's I mean, it's been a while since we've done one of these, right? So what is it? It's cooking? Are you serious? Cooking with Kev, really? Like, I only make maybe like 4 things really well, so it'd be a very short series. Oh, it's a satire. Okay. Alright, well that makes sense then. Because, you know, the other way is just... that's just ridiculous. Hi, and welcome back to Cooking with Kev. The cooking show with me, Kev, your cook on the internet. Today, we're not gonna cook. No. Because the kitchen isn't ready for cooking. And why isn't it ready for cooking? Because there are dishes to be washed. It's going to be really exciting, so make sure you stick around. Hi, and welcome back to Cooking with Kev. It's a new year. It's the year 2015. It's kind of the future, isn't it? And for those of you watching this video in the past, congratulations, the experiment was a success. I hope you're enjoying your new life in the year 1996. Dishes. Dishes are pretty important. Unless all you eat are sandwiches. Because we eat off of dishes. We cook on dishes. We drink out of dishes. So having them clean is a very good thing. In fact, if you don't have them clean, if they're just filthy, then if you're cooking, you're pretty much just eating what's left over on that plate, or cooking on something that already had something cooked on it. And that's kind of gross. So, today, we're going to tackle the dishes that have been piling up in my sink. But before we do that, very important to have your dishcloth. I'm sure you remember how to do this. Fold it once, fold it twice, sling it over the shoulder. And there you have it. Now, the dishcloth is not just important to look like you know what you're doing. Because while you're doing the dishes, you're probably going to even use this. Let's head over to the sink. Well, there you have it. My sink full of dishes. We've got a little bit of everything here. We got a bowl, we've got a pot, we've got a Sesame Street glass, we've got some mugs, Tupperware container top, bunch of stuff. Now what I like to do is let the dishes build up in the sink. That way when you do them, you're doing them all at once. You get them all done. So make sure they're all just in there, and also it keeps your counters clean if all the dishes are packed up in here. Be careful with your glasses, obviously. This one is pretty robust, so I can just toss it in there and I'm not worried about it. But if you got a wine glass, you might want to lay that to the side. So the first thing we're going to do is separate the dishes. We're going to take them out of the sink and put them over here so that they're all separated and ready to be washed. Let's do that now. bowls and things are all going together. Glasses are going to go separately. Right over here. This thing we're just going to throw over there. Plates, including plates that you might have borrowed from your parents. And what I'm doing is I'm leaving the utensils in the sink because that's the first thing that I'm going to do. This is going to get really loud, but I'm going to rinse the whole thing out. By the way, get one of these. You can get them at the dollar store, and they're just a joy. Look at that. Look at the action on that thing. It just, oh, it's fantastic. A little bit of a rinse. Grab your favorite dish detergent. I just do that with it all over the place. Bit of a rinse. Just clean up all the gook that's in there, because it builds up over time. I mean, I don't know how long your dishes have been in the sink. There you go. Grab your favorite dishcloth. I like this one a lot. And go to it. Now, if you have two sinks, one is going to be for suds and the other one for rinsing. Don't put soapy dishes into the dish rack. Nobody likes that. That's terrible for your dishes and for your taste buds. So rinse everything off before you put it on there. I just have the one sink. So I do a little bit of soapy water in there and then rinse via the tap before I put it on the dish rack. Alright. Now once you got so many utensils done, you can start to throw in the flat stuff. Cutting board, a few plates. Make sure the water isn't too hot, but hot enough to actually do what you have to do. Like, ow! Make sure the water is not too hot. Just right. Look at that. Perfect. Okay. Let's keep washing. Sometimes I like to sing a little washing song while I'm washing the dishes, or just talk to myself. It's a great opportunity for you to work some things out in your brain, taxes, and what you plan to do with the rest of your day. It's a nice little, it's a bit of me time, isn't it? So now we're moving on to this pot here. Again, make sure you get all the suds off of it. Just give it a bit of a rinse. It can be difficult with a large pot, but there we go. And once you've got everything washed and precariously placed on your drying rack, you're pretty much done your dishes. Now, some people like to dry their dishes and put them away right away. Sure, you could do that. Or you could let Mother Nature have a turn and dry those dishes for you. And you can put them away as necessary. I didn't do all my dishes. There are still some dishes in the sink, but I'm feeling a little tired. So I thought I'd stop. I've done a fair bit. There's not a whole lot of room left on the rack. And perhaps later as a little treat I'll finish up those few dishes. Well, thanks again for visiting with me, joining me on Cooking with Kev. I had a lot of fun today doing the dishes. So much that I'm going to do some again later on. And I hope you enjoyed it as well. I hope you did some dishes too. Or you got inspired maybe to get up and go into your kitchen and clean up a few of those lingering dishes. We didn't get to any of the very complicated dishing things. It's a little bit difficult to film there in the kitchen, but I want to send a special shout out to my extensive camera crew and all the work that they did in there. It's quite challenging when you're dealing with a wet set. So, be sure to favorite, like, and share this video, and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more of Cooking with Kev. And now that I have a clean kitchen, I can finally get back to cooking. But not before I finish reading this wonderful book by Matthias Picard called Jim Curious, A Voyage to the Heart of the Sea. And it's all in 3D. Isn't that lovely? And there are no words in it, so if you can't read, that's okay. But I'd encourage you to learn. We'll see you again next time.